this kind of popped up. Since we're streaming now, I found it a little interesting because apparently someone called in and has all this debt that has to do with streaming debt. Going $50,000 into debt for streaming. It's absolutely insane. So, no, not Gordon Ramsay, the David Ramsey. So I kind of want to see this call. Heard little bits about it. But I want to see what's going on. And maybe we can keep you guys out of it.
Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I haven't heard that sound in a long time. It's good to be back.
I am in a bit of trouble, actually.
Okay.
So I guess I don't want to even start. So I guess in the last year, I've been building up some debt, kind of hiding it from my family. And
why is it always the hide from the family? I mean, that's what we just had on the show today. People just hiding from family. So much shame surrounded by debt. And maybe there should be, honestly. But it just gets to the hiding from the family so quick, doesn't it? Yeah. Sweet treats debt. Let's see.
And it all recently came out and pretty much is tearing apart my family at this point. So
how much debt, man?
About $50,000.
In 1 year is pretty fucking crazy. It better be damn car along with the streaming things. I know some of the streaming things is in this call, but that better be just sweet treats. Yeah. Better be a car because that's substantial. Student loans. Probably not. Probably not student loans, though.
Are you...
it's all credit card.
It's all credit card. Fuck. So, okay, that shit's sitting at like 30% interest. Unless we got some 0% cards here. Maybe day trading La Boo Boos.
What are you buying?
So that's the worst part is not really buying anything. It's actually streaming.
Is it all streaming?
So I used to play video games a lot. I'm actually in the military, so I used to play video games as a way to.
Yeah, military. That means obviously equals video games immediately, right? No one else, I guess. Okay, I don't know.
Kind of cope, and
how to cope.
Basically, I got into streaming and watching other streamers play video gaming, and kind of help pass the time, and especially when I'm at work. And I kind of got into the whole gifting subscriptions.
It can't be $50,000 on credit cards of only gifting subscriptions, right? That would be crazy. That would be fucking crazy. 50,000 and just thank you for the 50 gifted.
Couldn't really control it. I can say I've never been addicted to anything ever in my life. But
no, you
this
can't.
Has got to be the closest thing.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, you're right. I can't say that. Yeah, I guess
the definition of addiction is a pattern of behavior that continues after the person knows that it is hurting me.
And if he was hiding it from the family, he would know it would be hurting from the family. Not even on OF. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Bucky's blanket always a little cold.
I continue to do it anyway. Can I tell you, Alex? And this is me just being straight up with you. I don't know if I fully believe you.
Yeah, I guess some of it could be going to, like, if it's like a hot Twitch streamer, right? With them dangling a bit, not dangling, bouncing around. I guess it could be going to the OF, and a part of this could be a part of this. But I mean, if it got parasocial, exactly. He's a sugar daddy. Yeah, maybe. 50K on OF would be ridiculous. But if it was a mix between the streaming and OF, but doesn't want to admit the OF part, I could see that if there's like a super parasocial relationship with a streamer woman. Or you think he's giving all 50K to, I don't know, Jinxies? Like, I don't, probably not. It's probably somebody's attracted to, right? Pokimane, yeah, maybe.
What else were you spending? $50,000. I only see that in
1 year.
Extreme. Like, you suddenly have somebody else that you're courting, or you have.
No, he's courting her OF, thinking he's chatting to her, paying to chat, and then he's just talking to like an Indian dude across the ocean.
You're struggling with drugs. You're struggling with gambling.
Well, I don't think it's drugs or gambling. I don't know. Like, I kind of believe this. I can see you get into that parasocial world. I don't listen. Deloney's chill, right? I've never met him, but he's chill. You know, I met George. We like George, but he might not really know the streaming world. I don't think that's something he is super in. Yeah, I've definitely gifted subs. I like gifting subs too. It's fun. You know, when I go into streams, I like gifting subs. I like donating. It's fun. I don't think it's a bad thing. Just like Christy just joined Hammer Elite. It's not a bad thing, but if you're going $50,000 into debt, obviously we start getting to a bad part. Like, that's crazy.
It honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but that literally is it. It was,
you're just sitting there watching Twitch and you're just gifting thousands of dollars away to people?
Yes. I got so into the hype.
The hype trains. The hype trains on Twitch? Could be.
Or
it could be like the fucking, like the cowboy women on TikTok gifting galaxies. Galaxy. Pirate Software, we already talked about him. Oh, you think he's gifting to Pirate Software? He would have big regret on that one, wouldn't he? He needs attention? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because you get called out like I call you guys on YouTube, which, again, this is a good thing. I mean, it helps support creators. There's nothing wrong with this. $50,000 in a debt that you're having from a partner, yeah, that would be wrong. Thank you for the rose.
You drop that $500, 100 subs, everybody goes crazy, and they hype you up, and I got so into it.
W's in chat, $50,000 in debt, 50,000 get this subs, W's in chat. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know, it just kept happening. I just kept doing it, and I wasn't keeping track. I wasn't paying attention. As soon as one credit card matched.
But actually, if it's about the hype in chat, I actually don't think it's stream girls, I actually don't. I think it's like, it's a fucking, it's a dude, and they just get like, the chat just gets super hyped, and it's just like, ooh, that's just like bro energy, and he needs a dog or something. Yeah. You don't understand this at all. No, it is fun. I love gifting and donating to streamers that I like. I love that. I think it's super fun. It's fun to support them. There's a lot of things at it, but it's if you can give it and you're not hiding the debt from a significant other. I don't think it's Pirate Software, but I don't know. If it's about the hype train, I actually don't think it's one of the, women.
Go straight to another one.
Over what course of time? How long did it take you to acquire this debt?
It's at a year.
It was over a year.
Bro, I'm having a hard time with it.
Same.
Okay, a gifted sub. I think it's gifting tier 1 subs or tier 2 subs. Over a year. This is how Amaranth is so rich. Kind of, but it's the hype train for this guy, which makes me think it's not actually about that parasocial relationship with a woman. $50,000. I don't know. Let's say he does an average of like, you think he's doing tier 1 subs? Yeah, okay. So $50,000 divided by $5 per sub. So 10,000 subs. Let's average it out on 12 months. 833 gifted fucking subs. However, these big time streamers, they stream every single day. So actually, let's times that by 12 again. Okay, $10,000. Okay. Wait, hold on. What? 10,000 subs divided by 365. Let's just call that. I could see that, man. Because even though $50,000 is crazy, we're talking like 25 gifted subs a day. He goes in there, he gets hyped up. I could see him doing like 50 to 100 one day, and next week coming back and doing the same. I can actually see this adding up. Yeah, 25 is nothing, exactly, but do it every day, and he's kind of addicted to that hype, that call out, that excitement. I get it. And again, it's only bad if you're going in debt for it. If you can afford it, it's great. I mean, you're supporting people you like. Big time streamers don't even need gifted subs. Yeah, but I think it's like the chat that was like www, it just like gets super hyped. And they're not a part of that world. They're a little boomer at heart, so I don't think they would fully understand it, but I could see the 25. What do you do for fun? I gift subs. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time with it. Like, so are you married?
I am. I'm married. I have kids, and that was the hardest part was once I realized how bad it was, and I
dude, you would know, man. Alex, you would know. Like, maybe if you're sitting there trying to explain this to your wife or something, she'll buy this. But you had to actually go open new credit cards.
Yeah, but there's not much friction when it comes to opening a new credit card. There's not much friction. That takes like 5 seconds. You can get that. You can get spending access like that. Go on Credit Karma and just open a new credit card. I don't see that being a huge barrier. But yeah, there would be the action of going and doing it. So you'd notice something's wrong, right? I would download a car if I could. Okay.
I did.
So you didn't just open your eyes and there was $50,000 when?
Well, no. So the credit cards were old ones that we had zero balance on, used from years prior when during COVID we were using. My wife wasn't able to work, so it was just my income that was supporting us. And mortgage rates in Colorado are not very good at all, and they haven't been for a long time. And we just basically were using credit cards to kind of survive. Once we came out of that, and she was able to start working, we were able to pay them down. We even refinanced the house at one point to be able to get some money back to.
So you're making. Let me ask a little bit of a more tactical question. You've got $50,000 in credit cards. You've got to make minimum payments.
Yeah, I'm sure he's at depends if they're 0% interest cards, and a lot of them are only a year old. So I guess it's not actually that. But it's up to what would you guys say? $500? If they're all interest accruing cards, then it would be probably $1,000, if not more.
Let me guess. You're just using an investing app that doesn't invest in you. It is time to change that. Right now, Webull is offering up to a 3.5% match when you open an IRA with them. That is real money going into your retirement, not just points or coupons. And that's just the start. Deposit $100 and you get 30 days of Webull Premium. Anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 sitting around in your account, move it to Webull and get $200 in cash. And if you worked your way up to $5 million, that's $30,000 in your account just for moving it over. It is not just about the perks though. Webull provides the tools that serious investors want as well. TradingView integration, real-time data, zero commission trades. It actually works on all your devices. And now through September 30th, you can stack even more. Get a $100 cash bonus for a $2,000 deposit, plus a 2% cash back on all deposits, and a 30-day premium voucher, and a 4% APY booster on any uninvested cash. It doesn't get better than this, so stop overpaying for a platform that gives you nothing back and make the switch to Webull. Go to Webull.com/K/Caleb or hit the QR code or the link below. Let's get back to the show.
Yes,
is that what raised the flag to her? How did she not notice, hey, there's hundreds of dollars going out every month in minimum payments? I'm guessing you guys keep the money separate.
It's a good question.
So she couldn't see that?
Well, so I actually went and opened up a checking account on the side.
Oh, dude, come on. What are you? That's crazy. I've seen it on the show. Is it bad that I'm 20 years old living in an apartment without knowing ever having a credit card? No, but it is a good way to build credit, but only if you're a credit card person. Cookbook update, you've been asking anywhere. I signed almost 1,000 last week. We got a team sending some out. Maybe 500 last week. We have a team sending them out this week, and then I'll be signing probably 500 more this week. So just sit tight. Sorry for the delay on that. The shipping in took forever, but now it should be a consistent flow from here on out.
So that way I could have some of my paycheck.
Right, but she's still seeing hundreds of your... She's still seeing, hey, hundreds... There's a lot less...
Maybe not. He may have switched his direct deposit and then funneled money in from his second checking account into the new one.
Money coming in than there used to be. And that didn't raise any red flags? For her? I'm just trying to understand the landscape of your marriage.
All I can say is that we were never really good with finances.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't sitting down and budgeting it together, then it's not ever going to be like, oh, hey, where'd the money go? Because they won't... No, his wife has no idea that they're missing a few $100, right?
When it comes to keeping track, as long as we knew we had money to do things and pay things, we weren't really paying attention as much as I never really cared what she was spending money. She never really cared what I was spending money on, and it didn't get to that. Like I said, she didn't realize. So
$500 or $800 could be gone and her not even notice.
Well, yeah, because they don't budget, and he just said they don't care. That is kind of what happens when people don't care. No offense to whoever she is, but
yeah.
Wow.
Bro, Jade and I make a lot of money, and
I would.
Why? I'm kidding. We love them. Big fans. I did not know her name, but Deloney. Deloney and George. We like Deloney and George for sure.
I'm like a bird dog.
Oh, they all got books. That's why. That's probably why they all make money. My book comes out next year.
I know if money's missing. Sheesh.
All right, so how can we help?
Well, yeah, because you budget, and it's your fucking job. I'm sorry. Let's come on. Maybe she was new at the show when she started this. Come on,
man.
Yeah.
So I mean, at this point, I mean, the basic thing is I'm just terrible with money, obviously, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
But that's not the problem.
That's
not the problem, bro.
It's a little bit of the problem. I mean, I don't think maybe it's not the major thing. I mean, certainly there's a discipline and an addiction issue here, but just this is a problem. Is this member only? No, this is public. Once it's done, it gets posted to members only, and then we cut up the clips and post it to the Caleb Hammer Live YouTube channel.
Like you're living in an altered reality. Like you have to go get beneath that.
What the fuck does that even mean? Well, what is he saying?
Like if we take you at your word, which I'm telling you right now, I've just been doing this for too long. I'm struggling with it.
I'm not. George doesn't. That's George. Deloney. He just doesn't understand streaming culture. This isn't actually that surprising. Once we broke down the math, it's really not surprising at all. He just doesn't understand. He just doesn't know this sector, which is fine.
If I take you at your word, and when MasterCard said, I can't let you have any more money, and then you went and opened up another account to keep paying that bill, and
maybe this is why Deloney's more on the mental health side of things, because there is no friction in opening a credit card. You can get a credit card to use in about 5 minutes. But it is the part that is it is the part that makes it harder, is going and opening more debt. But if you're in an addiction, going and opening more debt isn't, again, a big friction. If you're addicted to something, you're really just going. Yeah, maybe it is that OF. I could see that too. For like Nick's Merck's 100%. Yeah, maybe. I think he's based here in Austin, by the way. I don't know.
Isn't just, oh my gosh, I was just clicking on something and suddenly I was $50,000 in the hole. You knew step by step along the way, I'm going to keep going down. And
yeah, he was addicted. I don't know.
If I take you at your word, something about watching other
for 50K though, yeah, but we did the math. That's like 25 gifted subs a day for a streamer that's going live every single day, and most of the top streamers do, right? They never take time off. And I could see, if he's going in the hype train, he said he was addicted to that hype earlier and getting like W's in chat. He could totally be gifting, a couple times a week, like 100 subs or something, and just putting that on debt. I could totally see it. Yeah, addicts do whatever feeds the addiction. Yeah, exactly. Does your advice work for Canadians? Yeah, I mean, everything we talk about here is pretty dang basic when it comes to just budgeting.
People play video games and you giving them $500 at a time.
Yeah, but it could be some OF jigglers, and it could also not. Well, he talked about gaming. Yeah, maybe it is someone like Nick Merckx, right? Deloney just doesn't understand this part of the culture.
Brought you more life, made you feel more alive than your own home, than your own life that you're creating here.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the parasocial fix. Yeah.
That's what you have to deal with. Because that's a case of you are living this quiet life of desperation.
Is playing video games something we still scoff at as immature? I don't even think that's what Deloney's doing here. He just doesn't understand the hype and the excitement that comes from the engagement in chat and streams, especially for like the major streamers. George is more worth it. Yeah, George probably would understand this a bit more. He's definitely more chronically online like us. So it's good. And again, it's not bad. 23 of you have joined either the membership on YouTube or became a sub on Twitch. That's not a bad thing. If they can afford it and you're not going $50,000 in debt, it's great. The people that gift subs in here, I mean, I give them all the love in the fucking world because they make it so that I can do this. Like, it's incredible. That in itself is not a bad thing. I do it. I go into people's streams. I gift subs. I love it. It's fun. And I love being a part of different communities. It's totally a good thing. But it's a want, and if you have to hide it from your wife, that's where we're having some issues.
And these little, I can't even wrap my head around this. And like, dude, my whole career has been sitting with people who've made some wild choices, and I've never heard this.
This one's not that wild. However, streaming is definitely a smaller percentage of the population, so that's probably why he hasn't come across it.
Not $50,000. I've seen 5,000. I've seen like 10,000. I've never seen $50,000. The second thing is then you're a guy that doesn't tell his wife the truth. The third thing is you're a guy that put his kids financially at risk. Those are the things we need to deal with.
Yeah. That's definitely the kind of, just the part where that makes you feel a little icky, It's like if the dude was single, just kind of gooning it up all day. Papa Gut sends his love. I send my love back. And he's gooning it up all day. At that point, it gets extra bad with the kids involved. Exactly. That is the saddest part. Papa Gut, we're probably going to have a call in and an interview with Papa Gut live. Maybe even this week. We'll see.
Alex, are you telling us that you're done? Like you've called in to talk about the money aspect of this. So that makes me think, okay, he thinks he's finished with this behavior. What is causing you to think that you're finished with this behavior is what I want to know. Otherwise, what I tell you is not going to matter at all.
True.
Yeah. So I mean, we've started doing family counseling, marriage counseling.
Good first step.
I've deleted all my accounts.
Good. Oh, deleted. I need him to close them though. He can't have access to it until he gets his addiction and spending behavior under control. He's more likely to be booking it. It is easy to open credit cards. Absolutely. It's super easy, especially like the horribly brutal ones. It absolutely is. You might not get one of those incredible cards, great benefits, great sign-up rewards, when you're in a situation like this, but he can get access to but usually they also have lower limits like Credit One and whatnot. So it is pretty intense. Maybe he came in with a strong income. We don't know what he did in the military. And he already has a wife and kids too. Then again, people be banging in the military and getting married at 18. So I guess that doesn't really mean much, right? But the Lububus make me happy? Well, they shouldn't.
I've given my wife access to every single thing that I have.
Okay.
Did you give her the receipts?
Yes, I gave her access to every single bank account so she can look at the history, see
accountability is important for sure. Got to sit down, talk about the budget once a month for sure.
every single transaction.
Okay. All right. Good for you.
I mean, we've been married for 17 years, and I love my wife more than anything. She's my best friend, and I honestly...
She'll be my best friend soon. It's not Bucky's lingerie. It's a blanket, you freak. But I can't prove it, and I won't.
We have no idea why I got into it. I think that's part of the counseling that we're going through. I'm
Good for you.
To understand.
Good for you. So I'm proud of you.
I just know.
Caleb, you tried to swindle the Uganda king with that loan you offered him. Here's the funny thing about that. One of the producers came up to me afterwards. I think it was Lindsay. And she was like, he asked me on his way out if Caleb was legit about the loan and if he could get more information. Like, how, in what world? One, I'm just not going to do that. That feels gross. Obviously, I'm against that kind of debt. And two, he would be the riskiest person to take on for some kind of debt. It's crazy.
That I don't want to lose that.
Okay. I'm proud of you on that, man. You're going to have to work through the money side of it, and you're going to have to follow the baby steps and pay it off. Hang on the line. We'll send you a copy of Total Money Makeover and help.
He needs like an addiction makeover book.
Help you on your journey.
Create your free every dollar budget today.
Fuck is this? How many new people are they hiring over there at Ramsey? I have not been in the game long.
The simplest way to budget for your life.
My favorite part about the Ramsey show now is the only time you get to hear his voice is at the end and beginning of videos when they plug a product. Other than that, you ain't doing it. Yeah, I've seen people doing that on Twitch, donating like $1,000 at once. Just figure they're rich. No, I guarantee you, a lot of the people that look like they're rich are definitely not. Caleb, this is just like your guest consumer culture. Yeah, it absolutely is. He is paying the streamer's bill, so I guess at least some creator that you're liking is able to keep going thanks to this guy's debt. I do not hate Ramsey. I love joking and goofing and gaffing and gooning, but no, not at all. Why would I? There's nothing for me to hate. But I do kind of wish I could watch the guy that the show is named after. You know, when I'm in these clips, like you can see, I'm subscribed. Never goon, always goon. Please do paternity tests on the show like Maury. Maybe. What'd you eat today? I'm on the brat diet. Bread. Video games equals OF. Yeah, that is definitely another suspected part here. Dude blowing $50,000. Literally anything else would be better than this. $50,000 color pencil collection. At least you're set up for life when you want the color. True. Boys spend $50,000 for kids to shout them out. Most alarming thing about this video is how the hosts haven't kept up with the times in regards to news. Yeah, no, that is very true. Does it matter? Kinda, a little. It's not the most critical thing. But they were so surprised. Used to working credit cards, so we'd see these charges all the time. It's an addiction. The freemiums are dangerous. Yeah. Addiction to OF. Honestly, that part makes sense too. It's either the hype trains or Amaranth got paid from this cat. Yeah. Hey, Caleb Hammer stream fans, make sure you get your financial score for free. Take the assessment at calebhammer.com or dollarwise.com. It's free. See where you stand in the world of finances.